being a June bride popular in your country? After Japan has accepted Western cultures, it has been popular in Japan. June is the start of the rainy season though. Now, we'll share the Japanese traditional style of wedding ceremony, Shinto Style. The Shinto Style wedding is held at Shinto shrines. There are some Shinto shrines situated in the hotels where the couples have the wedding reception. A Shinto priest conducts the wedding ceremony. Only family members are allowed to attend it. The friends can join a reception party. The bride wears a white gown called shiromuku. All her accessories, including footwear, should be white. The shiromuku is a more sophisticated kimono. It was said that Japanese people started wearing it since the Muromachi period, between the mid-14th and the late 16th centuries. White is considered a sacred color, so Shinto priests who serve the kami wear white clothes. It has become the perfect cloth to drive away evil spirits and while being part of the sacred wedding ceremony. The color white also symbolizes purity and rectitude. It's interesting to note that each family has its own color or style in terms of their lifestyle. In the old days, people believed that the bride should be obedient and follow the groom's family's color or rules. In general, white clothes can be dyed in any color, so the bride expresses that she is ready to be dyed with the color of the groom's family by wearing the white clothes, the shiromuku. And then there are two types of white food for the bride, wataboshi and tsunokakushi. Speaking of wataboshi, it implies that the bride should not expose her face except for the groom. On the other hand, tsunokakushi implies that the bride should hide her horns and obey the groom's family manners. Women seem to have horns, don't they? Actually, the horns are metaphors of women's jealousy and anger. Tsunokakushi warns the bride not to have envy but be modest with the groom's family. Believe it or not, the bride wears ornamental hairpins made of tortoiseshell under the wataboshi. It's a kind of Japanese people's formality or style of luxury. Wearing this style means that you are mindful of beauty even though it's hidden from outside. The bride's hairstyle is called bunkin takashimada. It was originally the hairstyle of the maidens from the samurai families during the Edo period, from the 17th to the mid-19th centuries. Their top knots were tied at a higher position than those of married women. It expresses youth and elegance. Although a bride used to tie up her own hair in the past, now a bride wears a special wig these days. On the other hand, the groom wears a kimono and trousers. The kimono is printed with his family crest on prominent locations, back, chest, and sleeves. The set of clothes is called montsuki haori hakama. White socks is called tabi and white folded fan are necessary for both the bride and groom, because the white folded fan makes a ritual sacred boundary in order to show respect to others. Also, it means I will not fight or I have no weapon today. It is put around one's left waist instead of the sword. When the bridal couple show up at the reception party, the bride usually changes her white gown to the colorful ones called uchikake. Changing kimono doesn't take time. The white gown and tortoiseshell hairpins are replaced by colorful ones. Auspicious figures like cranes are embroidered on the kimono, and plain colorful hairpins instead of the tortoise shells are used. As for the groom, he doesn't need to change his attire for the reception party. You may encounter a wedding ceremony when you visit Shinto shrines on the lucky days, like Taian or Tomobiki of Rokyo, the 6-day calendar. Share your own experiences in the comment section. Thank you for watching this. See you next.